assuming people watch the video.
Like right now.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Very self-explanatory.
What if you guys need summons?
Yeah, we're trying to get it out.
Fight is exactly the same as it is on Heroic, except we're muting Sin Seekers, and you have to heal ads. That's it.
Yeah, well, so our position's going to be a little bit different, but it's the same fight. But yeah,
It's this lovely screenshot that is literally posted in the channel. If you are immuning, you are going to stand on Moon, not on top of the boss. The 3 lines need to go through Moon in order to immune this properly.
You are posted for that?
Yeah, I'll do that too. Then they color code it so it's proofed.
I haven't been up from last week with immunities rotations, but so let me know if you want me to paste that, and we can make changes from there.
Sorry, paste what?
You want me to paste my ERT from last week? I made one.
No, I've got one that I did.
Someone can help me come out and some.
I've done that beforehand.
Sorry, I walked back inside because I thought we had like 5 people out there.
Why don't you summon inside? Ha!
Because the game's
Taking us while we're down, that is just mean.
That's why it was a funny.
What actually happened is every warlock in the game is on strike together in our secret warlock Discord. That's not actually broken, we're just refusing to summon.
That's sick. I like it.
Alright, if you're inside, head up so we can start trash.
I think that's everyone now. Please speak
I
now.
only see 4 people on range.
Probably just
All
at
right.
the beginning.
No
One
response.
there.
Good.
Good. I'm moving in.
Ava, did you prefer the mark on the head for the sheep or on the ground?
Spread out the mines.
So, as we're killing trash, for the BOEs, there are BOEs that are close, so make sure that you guys are sending me your BIS list and if there's BOEs on there, because that's how we'll be doing them first for distribution there. And in general, for farming Shriekwing, we're going to give people, make sure it rotates people in to get the kills, and then also kind of wait on the loot BIS list as well, to be as efficient as possible.
The mythic BOE farming tonight?
It feels like it with all these people not in here.
I know, something.
Mondays are our main raid night.
Okay.
The kennels house the Master's hunting pack. He keeps the beasts starved. Put an end to the Hand Master's cruelty, so we can advance to the lower levels of the
A
castle.
little spicy.
Beaver's Night.
I can smell your fear! Margot, to me!
Alright, make sure you guys get Vantis runes out of the bank, and armor kits, and whatever else there is.
Brad, you just pulled 18 at this rinse. Nice, sure.
I do see it, I'll be right back.
Reserve this. If you're marked with Sinseeker, you get a nice mark on your head, you're going to go to the 3 markers on the far side, and Munes are going to be on square. Boss is on skull.
When it's time to attack the ads, we'll need some knockback help from druids and
Can you press the note?
I don't know who else.
Thank you.
Want me to drop a cauldron?
Yeah. Go for it. Just working that out to be tells right now, but yeah.
It's a lot faster if you don't grab a second until everyone's set. Yeah, so I don't know who else can knock back besides the druids right now, but we're gonna need help on the Ring of Peace and druids. And
just pull the boss in. Just pull boss in.
Well, I'm gonna be dropping a second set of CC ads over there. Unless we want to drop them somewhere else.
I don't think we need to drop it anywhere else.
So are we doing 2 immunes for every Sin Seekers?
As in the video, that was supposed to twice, yes.
Yeah, and it's on the ERT note.
Having a few immunities helps a lot for this fight, as well as DKs for grips, and if you have a few more immunes, it sure doesn't hurt. I'll go over why in just a bit. The new thing on Mythic is the Empowered Sin Seeker. Every doggo adds a mechanic to the Sin Seeker ability, if you will, which stays
If you
for the
are
rest of the
picked
fight.
the Sin Seeker and is your immune,
so on
please
Sin
call it
Seeker's
out. I will bop myself and go in. Or somebody else.
By Margor, which is Vicious Bolt. Each Sin Seeker arrow's damage is increased by roughly 80k, and this damage can be split between players hit by it. So due to this, you'll always need 2 to 3 players soaking each arrow so they don't die. Now when Barghast joins the fight, Sin Seeker gets empowered by
Boss is going to be on Skull. We're going to be, as shown in the little picture, spreading around the Skull area. Do not clump.
It's like the tank mechanic Ripsoul. These will need to be healed up before they reach the boss so he doesn't get a damage increase. And lastly, you have Hecuties, which adds Shatter Shot to Sin Seeker. Any target struck also inflicts 8k nature damage to any player within 5
relatively close so that the split shots don't get you, which will do a lot of damage.
yards. So once Hecuties is out, we have the stack in Sin Seeker, but without being...
And I get a gateway in by the boss going outwards. X.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll take dog.
I have enough foes for everyone. Margot, make them bleed.
First Sin Seeker's coming up.
This boat has your name.
I'll take Ava's immune. Good job.
I have enough foes. Margot, make them bleed. I have enough foes for everyone.
I'll keep him. I'll keep the dog until he's done.
Margot,
Ava, you're going to save your Ice Black and back up for another immune.
Okay.
nothing or death will not be as quick. Barghast, come.
Next Sin Seeker. Actually, no, it's going to skip.
Yeah, it pushes it back.
Nothing escapes my sight.
5, 4, 3,
Boss.
2, 1.
Barghast, rend their throats. My pets will enjoy gnawing
Yeah, that
your
was my
bones.
fault.
My pets will. This boat has your name.
Next immunes. Blind Torque.
enjoy gnawing your bones.
So no?
Yep, I've got one.
Nothing escapes my sight. My pets will enjoy gnawing your bones. Another successful hunt.
On an high HP, or, just cheese it. Bring on the immunities! And I'll go over more on this in a bit. But you can immune soak Sinseeker to make it extremely simple. Almost as simple as checking out my Twitch, Stanky Gaming. Other than that, everything hurts more, has more health, etc, etc. Now, before you start, you want to put up some marks, so cue to awesome picture. 3 marks in the back of the room. These are your Sinseeker marks. In big wigs or DBM, you can turn on auto markers for this. Each player that's targeted by Sinseeker will get a mark, move to the same raid marker. Very simple. Tank boss, where we have our skull mark, and when Sinseeker comes, you'll get a perfect spread for the arrows.
Just make sure you guys are a little bit more spread out. It looked like there was definitely some clumping on the south side.
So I had put
Converge,
the
right behind
kind of the gate Rennick is using now, but the other gate you want, Brad, kind of crosses the boss, right?
boss. Now, if 2 players with immunity soak the Sinseeker,
Yeah,
where the arrows
at least
they
by
can
the
hit all
boss,
the arrows, take
going
no
out
damage,
towards
but still
X,
counts as
so
splitting it.
it's-
So all Sinseeker targets survive
you
if
have
you only
against
need 2
tank
soakers
thing,
for
just
all
need
3
details
arrows, which
out.
means fewer souls spawning from
If
Tear
you
Soul and
check
no risk of
on
Shadow Shot
Discord,
being
you
down the
put,
rate. In total, you want to be able
the
to
gates
immune
on the
4 sets
picture.
of Sinseekers.
Yeah, I had done the
Two
leftmost gate on it, but neither gate goes from boss to X in the picture, that's why I was asking.
Spread around the room to avoid having everyone hit by scattershot at the same time. It targets random players, so yeah, spread. If you're targeted by Vicious Lunge, move into melee.
Oh wait, I'm
Soak
dumb.
it. And healers,
I
be
just
prepared to
misread
use
how
and
the
tanks
gates
swap on 2
work
stacks of
if there's
Jagged
not
Claws
one
if needed,
purple
or
and one
just have
green
one
one.
tank
I see what's
to your
going on
face.
now,
And
sorry.
Sinseeker targets, make sure to run to your raid marks. Have a green mark, go to green mark. Aim to only get 1 Sinseeker during the first doggo, which is Margor. This makes it a tad less hectic, and if you defeat Margor just before the second Sinseeker, its timer
I think
resets, so
Rennick
30 seconds
also
without
might have
Sinseeker
misread it. We'll
shenanigans.
have
Now, as
that
soon as
fixed in a
Margor spawns, go into boss,
second.
but move him far away before the...
It's fine, I kind of fucking duffed it a little bit, it's fine. We can consecutively change the gates. Need be.
No, we're good now. We got it figured out.
Alright, same thing, but less boss raging. We're good.
Yeah, getting a weak aura for it real quick. Almost done. Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin. I have enough bones for everyone. Margot.
Okay, boss, pull down just a little teeny bit. Thank you.
This bones has your
Garrison Seekers. Ian's up. By feature reference, the immune, once we're in, Vargas face cannot be directly on the boss.
Yeah, it's gotta be on the marker.
nothing escapes my sight.
Grabbing it.
Margot, make them bleed. Your death, I have enough bones.
Reset on the Sinseeker.
Everyone, Vargas, come.
Move boss. I mean move Vargas, dog.
Bones for everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Vargas,
1.
rend their
Shades out.
Moon's really close.
The boss.
No, you do not want to move the boss.
Yeah, we can't move the boss.
You don't want that to go to.
Integrate lines, Chris. Get the hits.
have enough bones.
Bring ads now.
Alright, get the ads.
Hounds feed well today.
Boss is enraged. Pushing goes on.
Nothing escapes my sights.
Sorry, I couldn't find the portal from the boss.
3, 2,
Bargas!
1.
Ready, my pets will enjoy gnawing your bones. My hounds, another successful hunt.
The ads will be farther away this time.
Can we afford to move those like star circle diamond markers in like a little bit more? I noticed in the stanky video they're like not that far to like near the wall. I don't know if people are like having trouble getting out there in time.
I think you have to get as close to the wall as you can to get the angle correct and not get hit by other people's sim seekers.
Yep.
Like if you don't quite make it, that's fine, but you should try and get there if you watched like how limited it.
Yeah. Hence the gateway.
It's Eventus Soli. Make sure you guys Ventus. Icy Bullseye Soli rather.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I have enough bones for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. This boat has your name on it. My house be well today. Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed. Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed.
Can I get other people to spare around the boss and get closer?
I, as in your chest, will not be as quick. Bargast, come! I have enough bones for everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bargast, rend their souls.
Shades are out.
Sinseekers are in 5.
This boat has your name. I have enough boats for everyone.
I need all those.
You're muting us.
15 stacks.
Enough boats for everyone.
Stevie, people and grip them in. They're collapsed now.
Killed up the
Yeah, don't run them into grips. Soul.
Soul's coming up.
My hounds feed well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
yeah, Night Bridge is fully topped off.
My hounds feed well today. Another successful hunt.
I got hit for 80k. It's just an rage hit. So do you guys not want me to move there to grip? Should I just let other people move them in?
So we should try to ring a piece both of them and then grip after the ring. And then we'll need typhoons for the other one probably, because I gotta head back out over there.
I tried to typhoon on the first pull and it didn't move him, so unless somebody had rooted him or something, if you can even do that, the typhoon did not move a shade at all.
You're gonna have trouble ringing both of them. Like that time they were quite far apart.
By 2,
They're like...
I'm tied right on the mark here, so what am I doing wrong?
I think our immunes need to get further away so their shades can be healed up, because I think those keep getting the boss and enraging him, right?
Well, on this.
No, that time was a tank one. Knight wasn't fully topped, and then we had trouble healing him.
They're talking about cock stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on the marker. I got hit by 2. I don't know whose, or if that was something else. I died.
We're both so.
Someone was probably too close. Someone was probably too close to you. That's what it was.
You were the second hit, right, though?
Yeah, he was the second hit.
So you got hit by the first and second.
That's right. Someone next to him was probably too close. I do think that maybe the third time or so that to be the second time that the ads got to big boss, so the healing ad.
So when you immune and you take a hit, you spawn a healing ad. It's 90%, but it's still a healing ad.
Yep.
We've been healing it up.
I think the ones that spawned here, the immunity.
You have to make sure they're in all 3 as well. Gotta make sure they're where all 3 arrows converge.
Were you, Bullseye, did you get one on our soak?
I called out for Brad to get mine. I was chosen for purple.
I think.
Like I was the only one
Conk,
in
you were like halfway there when the one hit Void. Like you were. I can show you a picture of like where you were, but
yeah, I was sprinting.
Let's see this real quick.
As soon as I got there, and they left me the middle spot, so I had to try and cross over.
Well, you were orange, so orange is the middle spot. You were marked with orange.
Yeah, I ended up dying.
You feel that crumbling burst. Play.
That's full.
Yeah, you got there late, I think, right?
Okay, then I can't be on the right side.
If you got like the focus macro, you can focus the gate.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a lot of room, like where the boss starts. Like everyone's by the entrance.
I have enough foes for everyone. Margot, make them. This boat has your men. My pets will enjoy gnawing your blood. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. Nothing escapes my sight. Vargas, come! my sights.
I need to put more people like behind the boss for me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Barghast!
Shades coming in.
Sinseeker coming.
This foes has your name on
Zach, 16.
Bring the ads in.
Reached.
I have enough foes. Everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, Ripso.
You add some now. You ads are out.
Oh god. Move the boss back. Catch the boss.
This foes has your have enough foes. Everyone. My pets will enjoy your turn.
Ads reaching the boss.
Another successful
From Rips from the shots. I'm trying to kite them away, but they're still reaching.
Yeah, it still feels like people
kiting's
are getting close to getting to their markers on time.
Was that one from mine night? It
No.
didn't seem like it.
It wasn't yours.
Okay. Did we see
Sarah's
it?
up.
It was a 3 that just wandered in from the back.
Right.
It was a blood elf model. That's all I know.
Ripsol, and whichever tank's tanking Barghast during it, make sure to use cooldowns or personals and make sure the tank is at full health before Ripsol hits, so there's less to heal on the soul that spawns. Keep Barghast down in the corner until he spawns the 2 shades of Barghast, then move Doggo back to boss. Make sure that both of these shades are instantly CC'd, they cannot get any casts off, and you want to keep them crowd controlled. When you get Sinseeker again, move to marks and have 2 immunes stand roughly where we have our moon mark to soak all 3 of the Sinseekers. Healers be prepared to heal up to 2 souls that the immunes spawn, they'll be near full health, so it should be very easy. And of course make sure to top the 3 souls that spawn on the raid marks, these will require
void with the Sinseeker on the first one.
Yeah, you like have to get to those markers like ASAP.
a little bit more
Yeah.
love.
The immunity people, not time to locate the.
When the shades of Barghast are around 60 to 70% energy, grip them on top of boss and nuke away. Keep CCing them if they're about to get a cast off while you're killing them. If you're struggling with this, you could rip them in one by one, but if possible, killing both of them at the same time is just more efficient. We had 2 unholy DKs for this that both gripped and healed.
Prepare us up, do it.
Knight, can you call like your defensive if you need one?
Yeah,
I think
sure.
Soli's
people heal me?
Yeah, I'm mainly only dying when he's enraging, and I'm just dying in one shot.
No, you need when you're rip sold. So
No,
we
he
don't
doesn't
have to
get rip
heal.
sold.
What's up?
He doesn't get rip sold. It's just me.
Oh.
The wheelchair's
And
not running in the
I've
back.
always got something for it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Just checking.
5, 4, 3.
The rip sold isn't. It's only on me.
Margot, make them bleed. This foes has your name.
Go, go, go. Well done.
I have enough foes. Margot, make them bleed.
I need more mobile people cheating at the back of the boss.
Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed.
No, that's too many people.
Your death, nothing escapes
Yeah, so I want to see this next pull beat that second lunge. Or last lunge.
I have enough foes for everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Margot!
1.
Six and 6 and 5. You cheated for the boss, but shot's not coming up.
This foe has your name on
Tom has double that. Get ready to go for the ads. Move the boss, move the boss.
16, 17.
Do the ads now.
Nothing escapes my sights.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We need to kill the triangle mark.
Coming out.
This
Just try not to dot the moon.
Okay, so I've got a new X marker. Let's move it to there.
If we're only going to do this with one grip, we need to be gripping the second ad and not the first one, because the second ad's the one that we have to fight on top of the other new spawning ads.
Yes, that's why I moved the X marker. For slow, do it on moon.
Do what on moon?
We'll drop the set if we're slow on moon if it's too much.
Oh, okay.
You want me to try gripping them together, or do you want me to just grip the farthest one?
I think it's gonna have to be the farthest one. I would love it if we had the second DK, or if we had a way that you could focus Agoraphiends, or we could have a sigil, but that's what it is.
Yeah, I'll try to get them grouped as best I can.
Yeah, I know it's not gonna be easy. Just know when you're good, Duel.
think he needs another res. Just log back in.
Alright, I'm back. Alright. We good to pull? You hear me?
Yep. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed.
I hope your friends will be better.
Disintegrator.
This boat has your...
Someone has to take mine.
I got yours. I'm just gonna need a little extra health because I have 3 stacks. I didn't bubble.
Make them bleed. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. Your death will not be as I have enough boats for everyone. I have enough boats for everyone.
5, 4, 3,
Get the boss back behind stealth.
Bring missile to this group.
Cute.
Shades are out.
Just as long as it's lined up for Sunseeker.
This boat has your name on it. Find your boat. I have enough.
See you guys, Brad.
I
15.
I go on Eds.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Rip soul.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sunseeker 3 is up in 5 seconds.
This boat has your name.
Pause. Okay, we're good.
15.
Glad.
We're less than you, right?
Yes.
Are we 20?
Grab ad.
Guys gotta switch.
Said it 3 times.
Lost.
Slowly fire off salve.
More PC on one in the corner.
Interrupt on the ad.
This boat has your name.
Finish the bubble. All 3.
Escapes my
I'm moving here.
My pets will enjoy gnawing your bone. I have enough bone for everyone and
Guys, try to unclump.
escapes my sight.
Like that.
Percutus, shut up. Enjoy gnawing your bones. This bone has your name. Successful hunt.
It's doable. I think just switch the ads needs to be quicker.
I mean, I think one thing might be to help to set expectations. So on that second set, we just kind of like ran to them and killed them. We didn't have the grip up. Is that what to expect every time? So when we call kill it, just everyone just turns and kills it?
Yeah, because we were really far away from them.
I won't have mass or anything for the second.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a mass. Regardless
Yeah,
of that.
I think it's fine. I think people just maybe weren't expecting that, so everyone's like kind of afraid to hit it first. So I think now that that's established, we should be fine.
Weren't we trying to drop them closer to your red marker?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that was a little farther, right? That was in corner.
Yeah, you guys moved the marker while I was DC'd, so I didn't
I
notice. I was just trying to get
moved it like 3 pulls ago, and I said we're gonna go to X before you DC'd.
Alright.
Alright, let's
So we know now we're gonna do it to X.
And now we know, and I think I'm also just curious if it's better to grip mass on the second set. This first one we just kind of blow up even without the grip.
The second
I'll
set
say
is less important because I'm not dropping more ads over there while we're killing the second set.
Okay, that's fair. It's just
we need to get the first
So
set.
okay, so the second set is overlapped with Hecutus. So unless you guys do a double swap there, grip's more important than the second set.
I'll save mass for second, and I'll just. I mean, I have A bomb limb for the first one.
If we need to,
that's
I have.
mass.
If there's a bad overlap, I have 2 markers. Moon is there as well. If you need to, we can use Moon. May adjust it a little bit so it's.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so let's get more damage on Morga this time so we can actually beat that last lunge.
Margot, make them bleed. This rose has your name. Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed. I have enough foes.
One mark.
For everyone.
Here's the dog.
Margot, make them bleed. Your
Good.
death will not be as quick. Vargast, come. I have enough foes for everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Vargast,
1.
ready.
It's in 6 and 5. We can start cheating.
Get my bread.
The boss.
Here's begging.
Triangles
nope,
up.
The
Triangles
boss
up.
is enraged. The boss is enraged.
Another successful hunt.
Use the DK Necrolord ability that grips a target every now and then to get him on top of boss and Barghast fast, but you can achieve the same with some running and knockbacks if needed. You'll most likely get 2 Sin Seekers and 2 sets of Shades during the Barghast phase, and you deal with both of them the same way as before. Once Hecate spawns, drag him to boss, players targeted by Petrifying Howl make sure to drop him away from raid and marks if possible. Tanks move Hecate when he has around 3 to 4 stacks, and healers be prepared for raid-wide damage when this happens. Whenever we needed to move, we just backpedal straight back towards where we have our green mark. Next time, back to Skull, then back to green, etc, etc. Just to make sure boss is still in line with the marks in the back for Sin Seekers. Deal with Sin Seekers the same way as you did before.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have enough bones for everyone. Margot, make them bleed.
Concentrate.
This bones has your name. I have enough bones. Margot, make them bleed. Have enough bones.
There's not Margor.
Margot, make them bleed. Your death will not be. Barghast, come. I have enough bones for everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rend this.
8 Seekers and 8. CC up, please.
This bones has your name. My hounds feed well.
Okay, so
Let's move that one.
keep going to the same mark.
Well, that was me because my DBM said star on me, my Weakor yelled out, or whatever said star on me and my /say, but I had a diamond on my head.
17 if we're still going.
Well, the ads.
Nothing escapes my sights.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
New ads are coming out. See up, please. Thank you.
This bones has your
Spread out.
I have enough bones for everyone.
Got the ads.
15.
She's
The lads?
she's 3 stacked.
Here, ads now. Ads now.
Now. Nothing escapes my sights. Executed.
Slowly once the salve's up.
Right around the ball.
Sorry, let me know when your salve's up.
This
Okay. So take her. Ian's play.
have enough foes for everyone. Executed.
Start walking. Try to walk around the Ashen Hollow though. Heal up the souls.
Well, nothing escapes my sight. My pets will enjoy gnawing your bones. Another
Those souls are making it pretty far every time.
Two immunes per set of Sinseeker, and you shouldn't get more than 2 in this phase either. Now, if you have 2 Shades of Barghaz up when Hecate spawn, drag him on top of boss. Once they hit 70% energy, nuke him down fast. We used Bloodlust on the second set of Shades. And if you run out of immunities or you simply don't have enough to begin with, you can sacrifice the last Sinseeker targets during Hecate's, so you don't have to deal with any souls. And that's about it. Only other tip I can give is, don't underestimate the overall damage taken from spread shot. Make sure to spread. If you have any questions at all about this encounter, hit me up in the comments or become a patron. As a patron, you get access to the...
Remember. Let's wait in 30 seconds. Check it. Ren, can you summon her?
No, we can't.
Can't.
Wait,
God bless. Whatever.
I got
have
tomes if you want.
tomes. I have tomes. We
Don't
also
worry
have
about it.
codexes. If more than if 3 or more people are gonna ever switch.
It's fine. It's not a huge deal.
Shush. You're smelly. I reached out to pet her and she just smacked my hand. You're a little fluffy. Are you fluffy?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Never fuck with the dog.
Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. This boat has your
Someone soak for me.
I have enough bones. Margot, make them bleed. my sights. Margot, make them bleed. Your deaths will not hide. Vargas, come. I have enough bones for everyone.
5, 4,
DC is 3 seconds.
1.
Rend their
Sun Seekers.
Need someone to get mine.
I can do it.
Good job.
escapes my sights. Nothing escapes my
16.
Can you move the ads in? Zip soul. Go.
Nothing escapes my sights.
CCs are coming down in 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Vargas,
1.
rend their souls.
Guys are out.
This boat has
Someone's gotta get
my
I got it.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
14.
Bring him in soon.
Yeah, now it's 15.
Focus the soul. Focus the soul.
Go get the ads. We're gonna last, and Soli's gonna hit him. Soli, sob once we hit like 5 stacks on the boss. Then we'll start moving.
escapes my sights.
Knight has sack.
You get a second ad, right?
Shut up.
Bring the ads in.
Jesus help, man.
Move with that.
You can move the boss with it. Move if I could just. Okay, stop.
I'll stop.
This boat has your name.
Move boss. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Shut up. My hound, be well. Nothing escapes my sights. My hounds be well today. Nothing escapes my sights.
Why does it keep going for like shit so fast there? We need to like finish the ads, get back to our original positions like ASAP.
Another successful hunt.
Well, it's also the boss being moved to help try and get the ad there means it's the positioning on the Sin Seekers leads to the Rip Souls getting to him and him enraging.
Pretty much. The main thing is too, we're using Soli's big ass cooldown so we can move, and if we don't move when Soli uses it, we waste throughput.
Also, I don't know if the healers know this, but the one that I create will need extra healing because it does not get the 90% reduction.
Every Sinseeker from Barghast onwards, as the boss is casting, tank should probably move about 5 yards behind Skull. So the boss will automatically start moving right away.
What's the cooldown on Ice Block?
4 minutes.
Should we use the Hunter ones first, since our cooldown's shorter?
We'll be up by the time 5 comes.
I know that, but like we have more uses if we use ours earlier. Because I'm expecting the Born to be Wild, which reduces it by 20%. Plus, I have a conduit that reduces it another 14%.
We could, but I would much rather clean up the issue at hand.
Well, then I feel like we need to clear up the ads quicker. Maybe less.
Which is the issue at hand. Unfortunately, changing the immune soap does not do that.
Just a thought.
Knight, try taking the boss first. I think it can get some better bleed stack swapping.
Sounds
We definitely get to the point where we're missing the immunes, then we'll switch them. But let's get the ads.
5, 4, 3.
Just don't ever taunt him
1.
while you are bleeding. Like if it comes to that, just leave it up.
I have enough bones for everyone. Margot, make them bleed.
Someone can take mine.
I have enough bones for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. I have enough bones for everyone.
The dog.
Make them bleed. Norte, I have enough bones. Vargas, come. Nothing escapes my sight.
Okay, that clump needs to spread.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Vargas, red.
Seeker's coming out, Nate.
This boat has your name. Nothing escapes my sight.
Start moving towards the ads.
Yep, 15.
Ads.
I have enough bones for everyone.
2, 1.
Red.
Seeker's an 8.
This boat has your name.
I need to take
My pets will enjoy gnawing your bone. I have enough bones for everyone.
No mark on us for some reason.
Sarah had a mark, I had a mark. If you didn't have a mark, you saw a mark on me and it said it. Kill ads.
My favorite. Yeah, now. Nothing escapes my sight.
One man.
The cutest. Shut up.
Slowly fire up the south. You start moving Hecutus. 2 healers are dropping stacks, so watch yourself. Taker.
Someone has to cover me again.
I'm bubbled. Heal bar winning. Vera is Sax on duel. We'll rotate Guardian Spirit.
That's four buffs on it.
I'll stand back a lot more since I know mine are going to be harder to heal from now on.
So as far back as you can while being in all three.
Yeah.
Everyone should do that.
My pets will enjoy gnawing your bone.
That overlap goes right into another cast that she doesn't move.
Escapes my sights. Acutus. Another
So
successful.
that one has to stand back farther.
Yes, because you got shot for 68k by the boss. The boss had to be a guard.
Get a new cauldron, please.
Yeah, I'll drop one.
So can you pass me the lead real quick? Just give it back to you.
Does land hands work on those ads?
It does.
You don't want to lay your hands to small ones, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just didn't know how long it was taking to heal Drews up to full.
The issue is the small ones, right? Like the big ones seems like you guys have the big ones down actually.
It really depends if duel is topped off or not.
Everybody has to be on the marker if you're immuning. You can't be any closer than that.
And please don't cheat towards the boss.
Out of curiosity, if things would be significantly easier with the second Death Knight, isn't Broke also on the roster? And then Duel could be a Havoc DH, which would land a lot more too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's probably switching.
Nothing escapes my sight.
More on the dog, please. Steve, off the dog, onto the boss.
They sure are helpful.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, just like mainly your damage from the dog. Because the boss at the very end takes more damage while the dogs are dead. And I'd like to beat the last lunge for less straight damage. Means you can do more damage.
Someone to cover me.
My hounds feed well today. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed.
Hit him up.
Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. Your death will not. Nothing. Vargas, up. enough bones for everyone.
I need someone to cover this one. For me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Target! Rend their
Heads are out.
5.
This boat has your name. Nothing escapes my sights.
Heads are 15. Need to get the ads.
I really haven't kite ads to the opposite side.
3, 2, 1.
Rend their
Shades.
That was the big one there too, right? Looked like.
That was mine.
It was a little one that was about to reach the boss. That was the major one that I was kiting. Probably should have gone the other way, given towards the healers. That was my bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there's like it's ever a winning strategy that we kite at all.
Yeah, ideally not, but it's an instant wipe, so.
I understand. Believe me, I understand the implications, but like when you move the boss like that, he literally spread shots the entire raid, and if it's bad timing, like, well, I guess it's all after the sin, but whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just either that or eat the ad.
No, but it's not. But that's what I'm saying. In the moment, that's what the fucking choices, but not for the strategy. Like, we have to figure out something else. Yeah, well, let's break here.
Hello. What you doing? What are you doing in there? Good boy. Sorry.
Anybody got Jeeves?
Step forward. I will see that you are properly welcomed.
Just checking in. You guys pushing to the fifth heals?
Yeah, let's
Who's
have
that gonna
Void
be?
go.
No,
Void.
Fricky's healing. Void is DPS.
Oh, alright.
I prefer agreed. Thank you.
Can I get one
Okay, so
more to
shotgun on
run
this.
out to summon him?
Fricky, where are you going?
I don't have healing gear on this guy. Like, that's not... No.
Yeah, let's just have Void go heal then. If he doesn't. Because I'd rather have the monk buff.
That's a big damage loss. Void go.
Yeah, because Void's like the better. Pumpkins are so good right now, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, but like 5% though? Is that.
It's like
for
healing.
a
It's
lot of
5. If 5% more healing gonna kill us, it's the same concept. It'll make a
One
difference.
person is 5% healing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why you add another healer for. But whatever.
So what's the decision there?
I don't know.
Fricky doesn't have any
Void
healing
go
gear
heal.
whatsoever. If he doesn't have healing trinkets,
Not that I don't
Void
have
can
the gear,
heal.
it's just not good gear. There's a difference.
We don't need like good gear for this.
Alright.
I don't know if you want me to heal or something like that. I don't care. I'll heal you guys all day.
Just see if that's Fricky. And if it's a problem, then we'll have Void heal. Simple as that. Just make sure the boss has moved every Sinseeker back in line 5 or 10 yards right away.
And for healers, number 2 will now have a higher healing edge you'll need to heal. Freaky's healing Void.
Alright, I'm good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed. This boat has your name. Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed. Nothing. I have enough boats for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. Nothing escapes your death. Will not be. Vargas, come. Nothing escapes my sight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vargast, rend them.
Sinseeker's your name.
This boat has your name.
Okay, so that immune, you guys need to be a little bit farther past the blue.
We also had 3
One more, so
people
one more.
in that one, so.
15.
Good odds. Heads up, double check the ERT to see what's changed, please.
Nothing escapes my sight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vargast, rend them.
Nathria. Back.
This boat has
Triangle, you see what's missed?
Moon needs to be re-CC'd.
Sorry, that was right as I got Sunseeker.
Hounds feed well today.
Well, Triangle busted it, right?
Successful hunt.
Eh?
Triangle was the initial missed CC, was it not?
Yeah, I don't know, I got mine initially.
Yeah. So, Triangle, CC, what happened, please?
We have a lot of people that are really low on repair. Do we have something for that, or do we need to run to the front?
I have a Jeeves.
Okay.
Eating.
Okay, heads up, but immunes. Majors are first, visibles I drew, then it's a Ceratorque, then it's Speed Highlights. For the ad CC again, it's Fiatra, on Triangle, Ava, on Moon.
It was shifting power on breaking the ad.
So you've done that yourself?
Me?
Or whoever shifting power was.
It might have been me, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Anyway, sorry if it was me.
That's fine. Well, moving on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Margot, make them bleed. This boat has your name on it. My hounds feed well today. I have enough boats. Margot, make
Get him
them
up.
bleed. Nothing escapes my sights.
Lord.
Choke.
Margot, make them bleed. Nothing escapes your death. Will not be as quick. Barghast, come. Nothing escapes my sights.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's out.
This boat has your name.
I'm in.
He's on the big one.
I'm Bob.
Has enough boats.
Torque, run the third one now.
Look at that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll stop. Ads are out.
Kill soul.
Has your name.
It's coming.
Nothing escapes my sights. Nothing escapes my sights.
You lusting?
Need to get out. Okay, slow.
Favorite. Acutus, here, now. Nothing escapes my sight. Acutus, shut up.
So we charge up the salve and we'll start moving.
Just that cheap death. Get fucked.
This boat has your name.
Start feeling tired now.
Escapes my sight.
Still high. Shouldn't they be on top of each other?
Shut up.
Can we move him earlier?
Good, yeah. Okay, so slowly, where did you sell? Earlier?
The cast was missed and everyone was dying. Because we
So
would definitely there.
You know we would have died. Okay, so can we not let that happen, please?
Another successful hunt.
So I'd really love for us to be able to group in AMZ, but we lack the 2 grips, so you guys need to make sure that the ads do not get a cast off when we're burning them. If you have a little bit of a CC that does anything, use it on.
Repair still up if you need it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them.
You are no longer
This boat has your name. I have enough boats. Margot, make them bleed. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. I have enough boats. Barghast, come. Nothing escapes my sight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Seekers in 8.
Ads are out.
This boat has your name.
I still have 3 people in this.
Nothing escapes my
Worker number 2. There are 3.
Nothing
15.
escapes my sight.
Yeah, it's
Nothing escapes my sight.
Please don't root
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Second ad's coming out.
pick me up, please.
Do we have a backup for this? No,
Yes, I got it.
This boat has your name. Nothing escapes.
15.
The ads do not must yet. Get the ad in the back. Somebody CT it quickly.
Stunned it. I stunned it.
Bust now.
Killed my favorite. Execute it here now.
Right active, round in circles. Get the boss back on spell.
I have enough food for everyone.
So they charge up the salve now. Start moving executive. Pumped up healing tide. Figures out. One straight like on us, start moving Hecutus again. Put up the ads in the back, Ricky, please. Or bust.
I have enough bones.
Just drop your healing tide. Start moving Hecutus, healing tide and spirit link, because both of them at once. What distance you're just gonna hold it?
Second pots are up too.
Master's Eye, you can start cutting Hecutus once those drop on people. Start moving now. The dog we went. Last thing, hold off on the movement, hold off on the move. Boss the whip.
Spam the virus.
Kill the boss.
Do it right. Do mechanics. Spread out, guys.
Yeah, you kill the boss here. Green set. Kill the ads.
Virus, can't speak. Bullseye.
Buff. Good job.
Good job, Greedy Zero.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, there's no DPS check, so.
Yep.
A fitting end to that wretch.
Well, there's kind of, but we're doing pretty good. We're doing a lot better DPS.
It's just
than we
the
did last
ads.
week.
It's just the
Yeah.
small ads. And
Because
we can handle them.
We were about
The way
5
ahead will
seconds
be
away
fraught
from him
with
spawning a
death.
third set of ads.
But we must reach those anima stores.
Yeah, but
Like you can't.
when we
do that.
didn't, we had the ads. We had the 4 healers. We were well into it, so cutting it close with 5, but.
So, hungering or heroic?
Alright, so ready check. Ready for heroic sire and not ready to do hungering mythic max. And if you don't vote, it counts as not ready, so pick something.
Neck and neck.
That's more for Sire.
If we manage to get one more mythic boss, our Great Vaults are gonna have a 226.
Yes, and in the document I wrote, we are not using Great Vaults as things, so we're not doing that. Also, there's a lot more that we're a lot likelier to kill the guy we've started in 45 minutes than when we haven't.
Yeah, I think Hungering would be like another raid night boss. I don't think we'll get it tonight though. Even if we started tonight.
We also haven't been absolutely stellar amazing on Hungering Beams on Heroic so far.
The wonderful thing about the way you do it on Mythic is you know it, so.
Stick with me. You know him, but I know Rebel.
Sorry, it's on Heroic now.
My kind are called from the stone to defend Revendreth. It sickens me to see our loyalty twisted by the one we once served.
Stoneborn were not the only ones manipulated and deceived, my friend. I dare say even the Arbiter herself has been made a pawn. The time has come to dethrone our former master. What we do next, we do for the sake of all the Shadowlands.
Don't know.
No channeling. Sorry, I completely forgot we could do this now.
My prince.
Yeah, Heroic.
You are the key to victory, mortals.
Hey, baby.
Go.
There's something
Strike
really
down
important.
the
How many
one
pieces
who
did we
has
get there?
betrayed us all.
Three? Like always, like it's
Sire
set.
Nathria's
It's set.
has Christmas hats on his horns.
Plus conduits. Woo!
Oh yeah, so good.
Yeah, it's just the conduits that throw me off sometimes. Like, oh, we got a decent amount. Damn, so BOE farming.
Now there's a thought. We could flay these petulant, small-minded creatures and use their bones to pave the path for our ascension. What to do, what to do.
Please, Master! It's been so long since I cut into living flesh! Let me skewer them, slice them, slash them, vivisect them, cut ribbons from their...
Pace yourself, Rimonia. Rushing one's work is so... unflattering. I shall assist our guests with their atonement. Once they have repented, I will permit you to rend their bodies and send their souls screaming into the maw.
while we're waiting for summons and stuff. Can the tanks put the boss closer towards the wall? When you guys do the actual soak, it'll help with the ads. I think we discussed this briefly.
If we discussed it briefly, we definitely left out the part where people then don't get in it when I do that.
Right. No, I think we have to kind of like just do it, even if people don't get in it or they're not efficient at getting in it, because we have to learn, because we're having some ad efficiency. Like I noticed even when I took Shadowcraft, I'm sure this is the case for other people, but the ads are just so far and wide.
I can put them wherever you want, but people gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the problems we
get
have
it.
that's really hard to look at in logs is people not being in their thing they're supposed to be.
I hear you.
Sorry, we're waiting for Brock to log on.
What else is there in terms of changes, especially on the second phase? We've got to get the ads. Go ahead.
We were missing the cone effect. The what's it called? On the ads.
Racking pain.
The tank thing. I forgot what it's called. You need to hit both of the melee.
Yeah, Wrecking Pain needs to hit both the ads, so people need to not be standing in the ads. I prefer to hit one and not hit the raid, so yeah.
It's helpful if it's one of the ranged ads too.
Are we sure we want to hit both the melee ones and not one of the ranged ones?
I think we should hit a ranged one, because the ranged ones are going to be the harder ones to kill.
It seems like we had a lot more success when we were hitting the range.
The melee ones just die to cleave. The melee ones don't matter at all. You should be hitting a ranged one.
Yeah, I think the melee ones usually melt, even though our group is actually melee light.
Yeah, but all the range cleave off the boss, unless we're hard focusing a ranged one. So if we racking pain a ranged one, it dies in like 5 seconds, and then we just cleave off the boss to the next one. The two melee ones die. Racking pain the other ranged one, it dies immediately. It's no issue.
Because our problem was that we had sometimes both ads up when we used the teleporter, right? We had to come back, do ads. It's probably DPS loss on boss too, right?
Yeah, but we were almost last time we did this, we were almost killing it too fast. We were barely getting that 6th soak. So
not the ranged ads though. I remember us killing the ranged ads.
He's talking phase 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, I mean, we're technically for phase 1. If you were speaking about phase 1, we're technically melee light, which means there's gonna be more damage, because I was watching some of the folks do the pug groups, and just the ads just melt, because you got 2 unholy DK warrior. It's
wait, unholy DK and warrior is good.
Melts everything.
Let's get a quick summon. But I think mathematically leaving up the melee ads as long as possible is like just free extra damage on the boss and the other ads.
Okay, so the reason you don't want to just kill them willy-nilly whenever is because of the overlaps with the massacre and with the mirror. Except for if we could kill the melees as soon as possible, that'd be great. I have confidence in us being able to dodge the Massacre plus the Swirlies, but I'd rather not leave that up to chance.
So you want to try to hit both the melee adds with the first?
No, I'm fine doing 1-on-1, just as long as people make sure that they're hitting the ranged, core ranged.
But either way, it's debuff on the melee adds.
No, he's saying
if you don't debuff the ranged ones, all of the range are gonna be focusing them the entire time. Like we don't really get to hit boss.
1 melee, 1 range. It's fine. Just park the boss in between the 2 adds. And Remornia right on the right side.
Sure.
So Remornia will fly through the right side with impales when people put it on the right side properly.
Anybody got an extra flask for Brock?
Alright, I'm gonna pull him straight back here, it's a lot easier. So if you're behind me, check your groups.
Can you repeat the groups?
Brock, you're not gonna soak any, you're gonna...
As soon as he disappears in the last phase, like as soon as he jumps, just use Death to the Vance and then just run to the middle.
Yep, sounds good.
Sweet.
So, Mark Duel.
5.
Unless he is and I'm blind, which happens sometimes.
2, 1.
Your trouble will be your downfall. Confess your sins, lest they curse. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they curse. Remornia, they're in my castle with these pests. Confess your sins, lest they curse. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul. Remornia, they're in my castle with these pests.
Slow DPS.
So DPS a lot.
Yeah, 73 and we haven't done 5 yet.
Sins, lest they curse. Humanity will cost you.
You gotta stop way earlier than that then.
Well, the problem is also we had way more people in Soak 4 and Soak 5 than we should have. That didn't help me.
Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
Right after that.
Sirs, remove this refuse from my sight. Your rebellion is at
I have many, many wares.
We gotta stop at like 75.
Yeah, because there's going to be some incidental damage from killing the little ones too.
That's all we have to do. Get in the correct groups and stop at 75.
You want to front load one took 2?
No, because then it doesn't actually separate it, which is the whole point. Is to have the different levels. The soak isn't making him take more damage in phase earlier. The problem is we can't AoE all the ads down because we couldn't touch the boss without phasing him. And I couldn't use my self-heal abilities.
So I suggest range it, planning to have 5 soaks.
It'll be cleaner to just slow play phase 1.
Just soak how you're supposed to and stop at 75%. That's all we have to do.
Take him in a corner.
What counts as a corner in this room?
Things like right here. And all the ads like splash off the wall, and they're in a really tight circle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Pain cleanses the soul.
I'm trying not to cross.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Rid my castle of these pests. Confess your sins, lest they Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Cross.
Should just stop damage here.
Yep, 75, stop. Stop.
Rid my castle of these pests.
Get in.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Still stop, still stop.
Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Go now.
Get in if you're in.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Use your specials.
It is time to replace Crawl to me on your knees.
Call if you need grip.
Surrender,
Please,
and
call.
I will grant you a merciful end.
Nice job.
I'll take sword.
Yep. I'm gonna run face toward looking. We're looking at the door running north, and I'm gonna point to the left. On the balcony.
I cut you down.
Alright, swamping.
Yeah, can we put the bosses together?
She doesn't. The sword doesn't move a lot. And then the other boss. And then you want it around one side.
Scream for me! Memoria, carve screams from their flesh. Hi, cut him down.
Watch the path from the sword.
Alright, stay on the other side.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth! Scream for me!
Bring the boss into the Ashen Hollows, please.
Left boss is buffed ranged.
Memoria, carve screams from their flesh. Scream for me! Shadows consume! Scream for me!
Watch the sword. Without the sword back through. Remember, Moronia has to stay with the Impales.
Someone want to impale all the way on the other side.
Yeah,
And it was
sword's
two,
supposed to
so
stay.
it went 1, 2, and then back over for 3.
Oh,
Memoria,
swap.
massacre these whelps! Scream for me! Shadows consume!
Alright, whip her up.
But the sword, like, if you want her to be on a side where people are baiting, and she like doesn't move very often, so she's just not gonna be able to beat it. Like you kind of get one area that you want her to kind of be, and that's kind of it.
And then she just teleports wherever the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
She teleports the target, but like you can stay. If you have the sword on you, you gotta stay on the other side with the Impales.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
If it's an issue, then the Impales have to follow us through. But I don't think it's an issue.
There's plenty of bonus armor in the guild bank, and get your weapon sharpening stuff on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. Have you determined your confess your sins, lest they increase? Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay. lest they could see. Confess your sins, lest they Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Stop on boss. Don't bait.
Nathria, rid my castle of these pests. Pain cleanses the soul. Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul.
I need a grip.
Crawl to me on your knees.
Grip, big boy.
Let's see if I can grab Luke.
Have you reach it?
You're far,
Good
dude.
grip,
Oh, I
love
got
you.
you. Fuck, you're far.
We're losing Torkin.
Thank you, bro. Okay.
Torque's dead.
I almost made it, okay?
Just use the B-res.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. Scream for me! Scream for me!
The mayor.
Shadows consume! Scream for
Dragon
me!
Tails. 30 seconds. We'll just.
I gotta.
Massacre!
We'll take cooldown. EDR.
I'll cut you down!
Yes, it.
Shadows consume you! Devoted apostles, handle this filth!
See these on duel?
I'll cut you down! Memoria,
Alright, there's the. Look, everybody. Good job.
Scream
Throw
for
to the
me!
mirror.
Just throwing that up.
Come on! Feast upon these meddlers!
Add new ads.
Arsenal Tails, guys.
Scream for me!
Okay, there's the DPS soft check. I'm getting free.
Scream for me! Shadows consume you!
Can I have an interview?
Scream for me! Shadows consume you! Your violence is ended. Remoria, massacre these whelps! I will cut you down!
40. Even done before these ads.
Inside.
I show restraint.
Watch out for knockbacks. Don't position yourself so you can knock off the edge.
Yeah, guys, I'm bringing him to the edge to knock this in.
You shall have to heal.
Make sure these seeds are near each other.
Near each other, guys.
Silver seeds.
None will survive.
Keep
Very
soaking,
near
keep
each other.
soaking.
Don't soak it in there, you're just gonna fucking...
We get everyone alive, we get all those ads dead. Push them a bit quicker.
Seeds just have to form a kind of tight triangle in range so that after that we get gripped in, we can just get back in and soak them.
The red circle around you creates the seeds in case anybody doesn't know. Once we hit the space.
Can we not drop the impale crap near where the ads, where tanks are trying to drag the boss?
Where specifically?
So it's a combination of the impale draws, but also if people get sheathed by the impale going through, if Remoria goes through the mirror, we'll drop a pool as well.
Well,
So
when we were trying to do the frontal, like there's certain times where we can't, I mean, I don't know about duel, but there's times where I couldn't get a good shot because there's just crap, like right where I'm supposed to be shooting. There's tons of other spots where we can be dropping it.
Except we're always dropping on the right, but on that point, whichever tank has Remoria, when we go through the mirror, has to stay on the opposite side of the mirror with 3 people up impale.
I did that last time and she still teleported back through the mirror. I don't know if one of the impales went through.
It's possible.
So she might have chased.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure that the tank has anything to do with that process at all, because she'll.
Yes, the tank does.
It has the tank and the 3 impales on the same side together.
Or else she's to the first person, whoever's over there, and then doesn't go back through the mirror. She'll go right through the middle. And people are coming through the mirror, or if they're in the middle DPSing and they don't move, that's everybody getting hit, everybody's getting the bleed, and everybody's dropping the pull. It's not theoretical, it's a fact. So we always need to, if the pools are on the side, need to shoot the ad on the left, and need to drop the pool on the right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Confess your sins, lest they curse. Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul. Memoria, exterminate this vermin. Confess your sins, lest they curse.
You guys perfectly crossed that.
There's an intersection, right?
So
Just one person was in the intersection.
one person was to my left and then committed left, so either I commit and try and uncross, or I go for a cross to the right, and people have to adjust. Like, there wasn't enough time to uncross based on who got it and where we were standing. So I committed right, thinking that would give us the best chance of not getting multiple people hit.
Are people not using their immunes
Cannot be.
for Night Hunter?
Exterminate this
I didn't use it.
I don't think.
is at an end.
I don't think those people got the or had immunities.
I saved my moves for the seeds at the end. Since it's a long cooldown.
Those seeds are like 7 minutes into the fight.
Yeah, they're like the conversation we had like last time we did this. Let's just move on.
Got an extra flask. Trade Loke.
I can drop a cauldron if we have a lot of people that need them.
This is for ready check for pull. If you need something lit enough ready, and make sure we get it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Confess your sins, lest they curse. Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul. Memoria, exterminate this vermin.
Stop damage.
Exterminate this vermin.
Splatter them across your walls!
Confess your sins, lest they curse. Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul. It is time to replace mortals.
I can make it.
Crawl to me on
Torque?
your knees.
Yes.
Surrender.
Rip Torque. If I can get to him, he's a little far from me.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. I will cut you down. I will cut you down.
Jesus. Get between me. Get between your highlights. Take your life there.
Just get to the side.
Massacre these wells. I will cut you down. You perish together.
There's poop at the entrance.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth. I will cut you down.
Is Ash now on the heal?
Memoria, carve screams from their flesh. Scream for me. You perish together.
He's gonna come back as an ad.
Cabal, feast upon these
Beaver's Ned.
A 30% ad?
I will cut you down. Memoria, massacre these wells. Scream for me. Shadows consume them.
He doesn't.
I shall restrain.
Middle, middle.
Love of all that is holy, kill the ads.
Stop running away.
He's gonna group those safety roads.
None will survive.
When are we lusting?
Look, you don't want to run away with that, man.
just want to make sure I didn't stack it up with that other person.
We want to overlap.
We need it to
circles.
be stacked.
Our
yeah.
circles should almost be touching the other people. We should be in a triangle, and our circles should be overlapping as much as possible. If we stack them right, we can just throw an AMZ on top of them all three, while we soak them, and it does like no damage.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Pain cleanses the soul. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they Remoria, exterminate this vermin. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul.
Stop damage, stop damage.
Remoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Pieces.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Stop.
Yeah, we got a really hard stop.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
There shouldn't be mirror images.
Pain cleanses the soul.
10 seconds.
Might need a grip.
Crawl to me on your knees.
I might need
Surrender.
I'll take Torque if he needs it. Took Torque.
I see Tang.
Yeah, it was a bit slow, my fault.
Sirs, remove this refuse from my sight. for me!
You get the boss to the mirror.
I just got thrown off.
Scream for me!
D-Res Knight.
That's why.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why
He
we
took it, he had a soul
fuck
stone.
up. We can't fuck up phase 1.
He had a soul stone. He got up. He got up. Oh, he already suicided.
Yeah.
I feel like it isn't worth doing.
It's not worth the second
both
one.
ads. Yeah.
It's not worth the second one.
No, it's not. Just bring it to the mirror.
You can get a melee one though from the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other ones are usually dead by then anyway, so.
Yeah, they are.
Well, we don't need to focus on that.
What else are melee supposed to do?
Just hit boss all the time.
Kill the boss.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Oh, the release button. God damn, logging.
Get fucked, nerd.
Yeah.
Torque, are you intentionally staying on 3 stacks coming out of phase 1?
I can make it. I just keep fucking up my soul shape.
Just go to 2.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your pride will be your downfall. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul. Memoria, rid my castle of these pests. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Stop damage.
Stop the kill.
Memoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Hey, that's why we don't bait.
That's a wipe. Wipe it up.
Confess your
Phase 1.
sins, lest they consume. Your rebellion is at an end.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. Confess your sins, lest they Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul. Confess your sins, lest they Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they exterminate this vermin. Confess your sins, lest they curse you. Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they curse you. Just time will remember placeholders. Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end. From my sight. Scream for me!
Let's bring him closer to me.
I will cut you down. Shadows consume you!
range ad.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth! I'll cut you down.
Yeah, I have it.
Memoria, carve screams from their flesh. Scream for me! Shadows consume me!
How many ads left?
1.
We need to head to the next. Oh, this is away.
Cabal! Feast upon these meddlers! Scream for me!
What are we doing today?
Memoria!
I didn't check the first few, but yeah, I checked mine in highlights. It was Impale.
Is at an end.
I have many, many wares.
Is this typically a 4 or 5 heal fight?
We have plenty of damage to make it 5 heal.
No, we're behind on damage.
I think if anything, we
We're
need
not
to hit
behind on
the
damage.
ads less, and the boss. Well, the goal if we want 2 sets of ads and to have the last 2 be brought in, which is what I've seen people do. The thing is, we're killing all the ads so quickly on the first set of ads that they're all dead before the first massacre. But we can be leaving a ranged one up then and just pumping boss because we're 6% behind on that pull. If we wanted to only have 2 sets of ads, which I think it's doable if we just like retune where our damage is going.
Alright, let's blow more pull. Let's kill it.
Soldiers of Lordaeron, rise to meet your
5,
master's call.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they Memoria, you're in my castle with these pests. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul.
Stay on the boss's ass for that. Run into it or bait it, or stay on his ass and wait. Stop DPS. Stay on his ass, stop DPS.
Memoria, exterminate this vermin.
I'm not gonna go start with something.
Splatter them across your walls!
Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they corrupt.
Leadership.
Crawl to me on your
Is that Resible?
knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful
He'll come. His body will come down with us.
You want him?
service.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna kill it,
Yep, res him up.
we have to not have anyone else die.
I will cut you down. Scream for me! Shadows consume you! Ah. I cut you down. Demonia, massacre these whelps. Scream for me! You perish together! Devoted apostles, handle this filth! Scream for me! Remoria, carve screams from their flesh. Scream for me! You perish together! Scream for me! Cabal! Feast! Your defiance is ended! I cut you down!
Alright.
Remoria, carve screams from their flesh.
Basically.
So bad.
Not your rebellion.
This is
One
like
thing I think for next time,
than the pug.
this definitely
So much
tripped me
worse
up
than
a
the pug
few
I was
times. The impale order does seem to matter significantly because the double taps of
Many
impale.
deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Aside from like the mechanics of folks getting punted off, I think this is the third time I've died to the double tap of impale if the order isn't right.
Yeah, that's the challenge of everyone going right, because if you're in the middle of... You have to like either move fast or order right.
You don't have to be in a line directly. You can be in a slight triangle.
Also, people need to get out of the impale side when impale's going off, because that second to last one, there was nowhere for me to go. I had to blink like on top of Goucher on the outside, so sorry about that one, but if I didn't do that, there's so many people tucked right in the middle of it.
Oh, that's cool for key.
What's really annoying is like the it tells you the ordering. You usually have to tell by the signs because of fucking shadow form changes my text.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's beyond annoying. I can't see the numbers, so
Yeah, how do people deal with impales again? Did you just take it aside, or?
I guess you could make a little triangle, but I think you have to make a bigger than middle triangle if you're not in the right order. If you're in order, it's actually perfectly fine.
Right, so that goes back to what Paul's saying about other people can't be on that side, or there's no room for a triangle.
Right. Like, and I feel like if I make a slight triangle, it's gonna whack like half the raid.
I mean, I also think for that reason, it's maybe better to debuff the. Well, I guess it depends on your orientation, but the other ad, like if you're facing the mirror, debuff the left ad first because impales are going right.
Well, we get an impale on the first set every single time. So
That's what I'm saying. So make it so we're killing
So
the
that's
other
what we were
ad.
doing every time, and then when we had to taunt swap, the fucking sword then switched across.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, because I feel like something changes. Like the ad that was getting the debuff was also getting the impale stuff. So
It's just the timing with the taunt swaps is pretty fucked, and the sword, like, you can't really position her a lot.
I don't think you can actually hit that ad unless you're close up, and then that means that if other people are hitting that ad that's getting the debuff, the impale literally only have one side, or people get hit by impale, while trying to DPS the ad, and then double tap of impale is just wrecking.